Black Ops 6 Season 1 Reloaded update is here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 weapons you need to use after this update. We also ended up getting a brand new shotgun, which I will be showing you guys a class setup for that as well. So if any of these class setups help you guys, make sure to subscribe if you're new. We're uploading videos every single day here on Black Ops 6. And if you guys want a Christmas present this month, I'm going to be trying to hook you guys up with some COD points. So go down below, drop a like on the video, and comment down below what console you play on, and also your Twitter or Instagram so I can contact you. Alright guys, first up, we're going to be checking out the brand new Malstrom shotgun. Starting out with the muzzle though, we have the modified choke. This is going to make it so the ADS pellet spread is a little bit more contained and tighter, and honestly, that's really good when you're using a shotgun. With this shotgun specifically, I like to ADS anyway. I don't really like to hip fire that much. The iron sights are actually pretty clean, so this really works out well with the Malstrom. Next up for the barrel, we are slapping on the long barrel here to increase that damage range. I will say this shotgun definitely struggles at range, so any type of increase we can get, we kind of need, right? So we're gonna slap on the long barrel. You definitely could try out the reinforced barrel if you want to, but in my opinion, the long barrel is probably going to be the best one. Next up for the underbarrel, we have the Ranger foregrip. You're gonna be seeing me use this on a lot of my class setups, to be honest with you, but you get an increase to that horizontal recoil control as well as sprinting movement speed. Obviously, that sprinting movement speed is going to drastically help out while using a shotgun, because yeah, you gotta get close and personal. You have to go into their spawn, you have to rush, you have to move with a shotgun, right? So this will definitely help. Next up for the magazine, we have the extended mag 2. Now this will decrease the ADS speed and the sprint to fire speed a little bit, but in all honesty, I feel like for a full auto shotgun, you want as many pellets in the clip as possible, right? So this will increase it to 14. You can use the extended mags 1, but then you only have 12, and I'll be honest with you, I found out in a lot of situations when I'm rushing and I'm taking out many enemies in front of me, it was just not enough. 12 was just not enough. I was constantly reloading, so having that extra 2 shells, that 14 magazine size, definitely helps out. Next up for the rear grip, we have the CQB grip. I love this because you get that dive to fire, slide to fire, and sprint to fire speed. Overall, the mobility and handling increases a lot when using this shotgun, and like I said many times already, this will definitely help out with those close quarter engagements. Next up for the stock, we have the balanced stock here for that strafing movement speed overall, hip fire movement speed, and aim walking movement speed. Again, just increasing the mobility and handling of this gun, which I really thought was very important. You can rock something like the light stock if you want to as well. Both of those are really good options. Next up for the laser, we have the fast motion laser. So this laser will be visible at the hip though, which is kind of a downside, but you get that diving hip fire spread, jumping hip fire spread, and sliding hip fire spread. So in situations where you're sliding or jumping and you could only hip fire, you don't have time to ADS, this will honestly help out a lot. It will just make the spread of the bullets a little bit more tighter, and that definitely helps out. And finally, for the fire mod, you can rock the rapid fire, although this decreases the damage range and bullet velocity, and I honestly don't like that. I think the fire rate for this gun is already pretty decent, so in my opinion, you can slap on the recoil springs right here just to help out with the recoil control. Overall, this shotgun is definitely not bad, but it's also really not that great. I actually see them buffing this shotgun pretty quickly. As you guys can see, the range is just not good, so you need to literally bait people and try to get up close and personal with this shotgun. If you can get into a situation where you're really close to enemies, this thing will definitely delete people, but the fire rate is pretty good. The TTK up close is pretty good as well, but I kind of see them buffing this. Every time they put out a new weapon, it's usually the best weapon in the game, and this one is definitely not the best. Next up, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the good old XM4, and this gun is still slapping after the Season 1 Reloaded update. All right, guys, starting off with this class setup, we have the Kepler Microflex. This is easily the best optic in the entire game. If you want to put it on an LMG or an SMG and any type of AR, this is definitely going to be the best one in the entire game for you. Next up, you can either run the compensator, which will help out with a vertical recoil control, or you can slap on the suppressor just to stay off the mini-map, so when you're firing, you're not showing up. There's really no ping for the enemies, so you could be a little bit more stealthy, which honestly I like a lot. But if you feel like you want to control the vertical recoil a little bit more, just slap on the compensator. Both of these are great options. Next up for the barrel, we have the reinforced barrel. I absolutely love this attachment on the XM4. You get that increase to damage range as well as bullet velocity. I see a lot of people also running just the long barrel, which just increases the damage range even more. But I'll be honest with you, I feel like you don't need like a triple increase to damage range. I feel like already this damage range with the reinforced barrel as well as the bullet velocity increase is already amazing. Next up for the underbarrel, once again, we have the Ranger Ranger foregrip just to increase that horizontal recoil control and sprinting movement speed. It feels really good with the XM4 considering the assault rifles are a little bit slower compared to, you know, some shotguns and some SMGs. Next up for the magazine, just easily slap on the extended mag 1 to increase that magazine size to 45. Next up for the rear grip, we have the commando grip here for that ADS and sprint to fire speed, just increasing the mobility and handling of this gun a little bit more because ARs are definitely on the slower side. Next up, we're going to be using the buffer weight stock. This will really eliminate any type of vertical and horizontal recoil control this gun has. That's why I run the suppressor a lot instead of the compensator, because you really don't need the compensator with the buffer weight stock. This was unlocked during the brand new event recently, so everyone should have this, and it only works, I believe, on 3 weapons: the XM4, one of the marksman rifles, and one of the LMGs. And last up for the fire mod, you can easily throw on the 5.56 NATO over pressure rounds to have a little bit more bullet velocity, so your bullets are traveling faster. Or if you want to, you could put on the recoil springs for even more vertical and horizontal recoil control. Trust me, this gun will not have any recoil, period, if you run the recoil springs, the buffer weight stock, and the compensator. No recoil at all, so really it's up to you. The XM4 is genuinely one of, if not the best AR in the entire game. As you guys can see, literally no recoil at all. The TTK, the damage range, the bullet velocity, everything feels amazing with this gun, so definitely give this class a shot. I feel like the XM4 is always going to be just that old reliable assault rifle. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at one of the best SMGs in the game, and that is the SOG. Starting off with the muzzle though, we're going to be rocking the compensator just to increase that vertical recoil control. The SOG has a very fast fire rate. It's almost like the pocket SMG, so kind of just increasing that recoil control when we can. We should definitely take that opportunity. Next up for the barrel, we're going to be throwing on the long barrel to increase that damage range. I will say the SMG, this SOG in particular, it doesn't have the best range because, like I said, it's a very small SMG, so I like throwing on the long barrel. You can also use the reinforced barrel if you want to, but then again, I felt like the long barrel was just hitting a little bit harder for me. Next up for the underbarrel, once again, man, the Ranger foregrip, it's just way too good to pass up on. You get that horizontal recoil control and that sprinting movement speed. Next up for the magazine, throw on the extended mag 1 to increase the magazine size to 45. Next up for the rear grip, throw on the ergonomic grip for that slide to fire, dive to fire, and ADS speed, just increasing that mobility and handling of an SMG. Especially the SOG is super important, and you will feel so light on your feet because of this grip. Next up for the stock, we're going to be throwing on the balance stock here for that aim walking movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and strafing movement speed. Overall, just increasing the mobility once again, just maximizing that mobility for the SOG. It feels really good. You can rock the akimbo SOG, but I'll be honest with you, it's just really not that worth it. And if you wanted to as well, you could throw on the light stock, so you have a few options. And finally, for the fire mod, I like to throw on the recoil springs, just basically in eliminating any recoil that this gun has, so it's a lot easier to control and manage when you're in gunfights. I'm so happy they brought the SOG back, man. It's genuinely one of my favorite weapons in the game. As you guys can see, there's barely any recoil on this SMG. Very easy to use. The TTK is amazing. Even at those medium range engagements, this gun feels absolutely insane. Next up, we're gonna be looking at the Krig C assault rifle returning from Cold War, and this weapon has been absolutely dominating multiplayer. Starting out with the optic, once again, the Kepler Microflex. I told you guys this is the best optic in the game, and I am very serious on that. Next up for the muzzle, you could throw on the compensator just to literally eliminate any vertical recoil control this thing has, basically, so it'll make it a lot easier to manage and use. Next up for the barrel, I like to throw on the reinforced barrel for that damage range and bullet velocity. I've seen some people also use the long barrel, but again, I just don't feel like it really needs it, so the reinforced barrel felt really good to me. Next up for the underbarrel, we have the Ranger foregrip. Again, I don't even need to explain it. Next up for the magazine, easily throw on the extended mags 1. For the rear grip, throw on that assault grip just to increase the sprint to fire speed. I like this a lot. It just makes the gun a little bit more lightweight, a little bit better to use when you're running around the map. Next up for the stock, I like to use the infiltrator stock. This will increase the aim walking movement speed, so you're going to be able to strafe back and forth, just increasing the mobility and the movement speed when you're aiming down sights. And finally, for the fire mod, throw on that recoil springs once again for that horizontal and vertical recoil control. Like I said, man, this is one of the best ARs. It has just been dominating multiplayer. There's genuinely no recoil on this gun, period. So if you have trouble kind of like controlling recoil on certain guns, I would just use the Krig C because it's so easy to use. And finally, we're going to be checking out the C9 submachine gun. and in my opinion, this is one of the best ones in the entire game. Starting out with the muzzle, I like to use the suppressor because when I'm using this gun, I feel like I'm just rushing and gunning and, you know, getting very, very close with the enemy. So I like to throw on the suppressor here just to kind of stay off the radar, be a little bit more stealthy. Next up for the barrel, I like to throw on the reinforced barrel to increase that damage range a little bit more, but also bullet velocity. I feel like that's super important with the C9. Next up for the underbarrel, I was using the vertical foregrip, but you also can run, again, the Ranger foregrip. It's really up to you. Next up for the magazine, throw on the extended mags 1. For the rear grip, once again, the ergonomic grip for slide to fire, dive to fire, and ADS speed. One of the best attachments you can use, especially on an SMG. For the stock, I like to use the no stock. It feels really good for me. It just reduces the weight of the gun, so you feel super light on your feet. You get that hip fire movement speed overall, and strafing movement speed. And finally, for the fire mod, we have the recoil springs just to help out the gun a little bit more, so you eliminate any recoil this gun has. C9 is feeling so good after the Season 1 Reloaded update. As you guys can see, very easy gun to use. There's really no recoil. The iron sights are just super, super clean, and you have great movement speed as well. So give the C9 a shot. All right, let's go. Hopefully that Santa gives me some luck. Got some hard point here. I think there's a guy right here. Beautiful. Let's go. There's a guy on the hard point, though. Oh, how did I not get that kill? That was ridiculous.
Stay on task.
Let's keep looking. Oh, we flip spawns. Oh. No! Okay, my hands are freezing, so it's not fun right now. Okay, XM4 is hitting. Absolutely love it. Got some hit markers. Okay, let's back up real quick. Oh, we're flipping spawns. We're flipping spawns. We're flipping spawns. Let's get out of here. No, 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 no. Oh my God, we were flipping spawns. Okay, I gotta check up here. I gotta check down here. Hello? See that, man? Okay, we're good. We're chilling. Oh! Wait! When did you get up here? That makes no sense. Oh my gosh. Dude, that genuinely makes no sense. I'm gonna throw some text down there. Get this. Throw another subtext down there. Got the hand cannon. Okay, let's pop the hand cannon real quick. Hello? Thought there was someone up here. We good? Someone's around. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh my God. What a crazy freaking game. Let's check over here for a sec. I see that dude. I see that dude. Got the watchdog. Dude, what is going on this match? Okay, we almost have the harp. If we can get this harp, we are chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. I don't know if these guys are going to push up. Oh, I saw him. Dude, what the hell was that? Did y'all see that? And then I die. What? See that, man? See that, man? I might be dead. All right, we can streak up again. We can streak up again. Dude, that was like the biggest BS I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even joking. I really hate that. That guy's still there. Another guy behind the car. Oh, I need to reload. That's so annoying. Hello? These guys might still push up. I'm not sure. I think there was another guy in the middle. Got the hand cannon. We can use that. Okay, no one's flipping spawns. We're not flipping spawns. Teammate, I don't like that you're here, honestly. Guess I'll just push down real quick. Oh, no, no, no. Missed my shot, missed my shot. Got him. Got another watchdog. I just want to try and streak up again. See this guy right behind the car over here? So that guy middle. Guy finally died. Thank you. That was insane. That was insane. Oh my God, how did I not get that kill? I'm on a 15. Got the harp. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. We good? We good? Got some hit markers on that dude. There's a guy over here on my right side. There's a guy on my left side. Can't even get him. He's like snaking behind the car. Brother, what? Dude, snaking behind the car? I'll throw that Semtex right there. Might get that kill. Got that kill. Beautiful. I'm on an 18. This guy's peeking middle. We gotta check left side. I'm on a 20. Holy crap, dude. We started turning up out of nowhere. Spawns just started flipping randomly. I wouldn't even have known the spawns flipped if it weren't for the harp. All right, I think I'm just gonna push up here. Hold up, I don't like this. Let's push back. Let's push back. This guy's middle. Spawns are split. Spawns are split. Spawns are split. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. Dude, the spawns are legitimately flipped right now. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, we can maybe secure the nuke. We're 5 off. We're 5 off. We are 5 off the nuke. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm 2 off the nuke. I'm 2 off the nuke. This guy might push up. I'm 1 off the nuke. I got the nuke. Oh my gosh! All right, I'm just gonna call this in. I'm just gonna call it in, man. Oh, what? Can I still call it in? Please? Thank you. Let's go. Nice little nuke right there on Holiday Nuketown. Oh, man, I needed that. I needed that. Drop a like, subscribe, and hopefully these class setups help you.